Some only pray when the skies are gray, and I sort of had an epiphany last night before going to bed. Normally, I say a little prayer of gratitude before conking out, and I thank God for all the blessings in my life. But lately, I've noticed I start out that way, and before I can finish all my thoughts of gratitude, my mind starts to wander to other places, and before I know it, I'm out like a light. Thus, I'm unable to take a thorough accounting of everything I'm grateful for and set forth new goals for myself that I hope to achieve in the future. And it's not necessarily because I'm ungrateful or too distracted, but rather because I'm overly contented. Sadly and almost ironically, contentment can cause a lot of psychological unease. Contentment often feels like you've arrived at the top of the summit of some large mountain, but in actuality, there's only mountain upon mountain upon mountain in life. Paradoxically, then, contentment and discontentment are almost virtually one in the same. There really is no attainment of anything without the feeling of failure for the inability to attain what comes after the thing that you've already attained. This is the nature and foundation from which both progress and destruction stem. You summit the subsequent summit and look back and think to yourself, maybe the view was better back where you were, and thus you destroy the progress you made, believing that maybe things were better where you once were. This is how love feels after having achieved it, and this is sort of how skateboarding feels after having landed a trick. The closer you are to attainment in relationship with what you're doing, the more contented and discontented you become when things don't always operate smoothly. You got there once, or you can't get there again, or you got there and it wasn't all it was cracked up to be. You get to the point where you think to yourself, what the fuck am I doing? But truthfully, that feeling is just what being human really is. As a result, that's why I sort of think it's important to set daily goals focused in the present rather than thinking about each mountaintop as they come or each mountaintop as they went. This, however, is far easier said than done. And though I don't think about attainment in much the same way that the vast majority does, for example, like how I only wanted to land a kickflip over the trash can today, I still struggle in all the exact same human ways that the vast majority does. We tend to believe there's a certain formula for this. And from that notion comes the trite sort of expression of walking a mile in someone else's shoes.
It just don't mean a thing. I got to say, he passed away, obscurity. And now all the vultures, they're coming down from the tree.